Judge Joe.
A woman claims to be ripped off twice when her stepmom steals her ID. Floating docker Tatiana Holmes is suing her stepmother for credit card charges. Defendant Katisha Holmes says she hasn't seen the plaintiff for years. Now, here's Judge Joe Brown.
Miss Tatiana Holmes, you're 22, is that right?
Yes, sir.
You're suing your 38-year-old stepmother, Miss Katisha Holmes. You went to secure credit and you discovered that unbeknownst to you there had been a credit card taken out in your name using your Social Security number.
My Social Security number, yes, sir.
Subsequent to that, you discovered that a cell phone account had been opened using the name of the defendant in this case and your Social Security number when you were 17.
Yes, sir.
You've been sued. Your wages are being garnished.
Yes, sir.
The defense from stepmother Holmes is that the plaintiff is somehow jealous that, as she characterizes it, she married the plaintiff's mother's ex, and she's now the, quote, cleanup woman. You first, please.
In August of 2008, I was going to switch over cell phone companies. I was currently with Sprint, and found out from T-Mobile that there was already an account for 2 cell phones under my Social Security number, which I then found out was under the defendant's name, Katisha Holmes. It's to the point where my Social Security number doesn't belong to me anymore. Her personal information was attached to it. I've had eviction notices on my door. I've been borrowing money from my mother. She lives in Norfolk, Virginia. I certainly did not give her permission. I haven't spoken with Katisha in 2 years since the T-Mobile incident.
3 years, Your Honor.
That's the last time I've seen her or my father. I don't have a relationship with either one of them. When I first met her, I thought she was a wonderful person, but until this situation, I see that there's a lot of things.
I would really suggest, ma'am, that you be polite, maintain proper decorum. You do not have the floor.
Basically, I'm very stressed out about this situation. For the past 3 months since December, it feels like I've literally been working for nothing.
You need a new Social Security number.
Yes. Did you want to see the paperwork? I have paperwork from...
Yes, please pass all that up if you would. You've given me a sworn accounting, but I'm anxious to see the additional documentation.
I also have a billing statement that went to her address at the time where she was staying in 2006. Also, the lawyer fee that I paid, I had to retain a lawyer. It's just been a very, very stressful time for me.
I imagine it just might be. All right, you've made out a basic case. Let's go to the defendant. Now, ma'am, you have the floor.
Well, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I had no idea about none of this credit card business. I haven't seen Tatiana for 3 years. I mean, come on. It's like the cell phone deal, we dealt with it in our local court. It's been said, it's over with.
Now, what do you mean it's over with, no problem?
I have documentation where the charge that I was charged as identity theft was reduced to disorderly conduct due to her not coming to any of the court appearances.
The matter was reset on your initiative 22 times when on a day she did not receive communicated notice of the resetting. It was dismissed on reduction on the criminal matter. So you pled guilty to malicious mischief.
No, I don't. No.
Well, what happened then?
No, what I'm saying is she gave her verbal permission for using her Social Security number
Wait. Why would she do that? You haven't seen her in 3 years.
She was living with us.
You have not seen her, lady, in 3 years since she has been 18 years old. You haven't seen her.
Me and her father did not have good credit at the time, but we needed cell phones so that we could stay in contact with each other. When we asked Tatiana, is it okay? Because she was living...
cell phones. I'm going back to the credit card fraud with Capital One.
Your Honor, I did not do such a thing, and I would still tell the same if the investigator
How do we get your particulars on the account?
I have no idea, and I explained that.
The charges that were developed during the course of an investigation reflect places that you patronized. How is it that that occurs?
Your Honor, I have no idea.
You're a liar.
What Tatiana is going through.
You're a criminal.
No, Your Honor, I'm not a criminal.
I see wire fraud, federal wire fraud. I see federal mail fraud, bank fraud, Social Security fraud. I see a number of other things that somebody in your state might be interested in prosecuting. And I think this young lady needs a copy of the entire tape, which this arbitration proceeding will supply. You may be interested to know. Let's see. She's jealous because you married her father.
It's clear she is.
How would she possibly be jealous of you?
Because she's verbally, not of me.
Why would she be jealous for your broke, nefarious, low-character, slimy, backstabbing, reprobate reject from hell? You got sent up here to prey on your stepdaughter. What do you call yourself, Cinderella's stepmama or something?
No.
Well, what kind of low-class character do you define yourself as?
Character, Your Honor. I am not a low-class character.
I'm going to ask, is your true name, by the way, Katisha Holmes?
Yes, it is.
Your date of birth is 1971?
Yes, it is.
Very good. And you're claiming right here that in one instance you did, in fact, use her Social Security number because you say she told you you could.
She did.
Well, and then the other one on the Capital One account, what's that about?
That's why the charges from the first account was dropped, because they did find out she did give the verbal agreement. It was dropped or reduced to disorderly conduct.
Reduced is not dropped. And you entered a plea of guilty, by the way, which is conclusive. You ever been to jail before?
Yeah.
I figured you have.
Visited.
Probably friends down there. Well, guess what? I think you need to meet some of the inhabitants.
Wow.
Wow. You low creature. How can you even have a smirk and a laugh on your face after what you did to this woman?
Because it's clear. She has always expressed that she didn't care for me because her parents divorced.
You pathetic, pitiful excuse for a human.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
I've represented or prosecuted locked up rapists, murderers, thieves, embezzlers, and other scumbags, and you certainly qualify for being in their company. I've represented or prosecuted locked up rapists, murderers, thieves, arsonists, embezzlers, and other scumbags, and you certainly qualify for being in their company. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. There are actually two matters here. They're interlocked, so here's what we're going to do. On the first matter, the matter involving the credit card, when you add the interest on there, there's $1,501.97. Let's make that $1,500. On top of that, we're going to add $3,500 in punitive damages. The matter involving the Capital One card, as near as I can construe them without getting into the interest that has accrued, it's somewhere around $2,900. To be safe, I'm going to make that another $1,500 and another $3,500 punitive damages.
Isn't that a bit much?
No, you jack. It ain't nearly enough for you. You ought to get some years. But the justice system is crowded, and they'll probably let you go with a slap on the hand and nothing. And I hope they jack you up or somebody gets you. That'll be your word.
Now in recess. The defendant gets an earful. She wanted to play dumb on that credit card issue. She was not able to get away with it. She's going to pay her stepdaughter $10,000.